Howdy. Let's talk some more about gas giants. That's from May 11th this year, 5 months ago or something. Italy's Draghi placed down risk of Russian gas supply disruption. Washington, May 11th. Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi said on Wednesday he was confident that Moscow's demand that European buyers pay for Russian gas in rubles will not lead to a disruption of supplies. And this news is from one day ago. Russia's Gazprom halts gas supplies to Italy. Does this work? Cookies. Yeah, Cookie Monster. Russia's Gazprom halts gas supplies to Italy's Eni due to Austrian regulatory changes. Gazprom says not possible to supply gas to Eni, whatever Eni is. What is Eni? On October 1st, flows into Treviso had averaged 15 mil QMD. In September marks the latest disruption to Russian gas flows to Europe. Italy's Eni is to receive no Russian gas on October 1st after state-controlled Gazprom said it would not be possible to flow volumes via Austria due to regulatory changes in the country. Gas Connect Austria. Network operators process nomination for gas transport in accordance with the rules. A new gas market model came into effect in Austria on October 1st. All compliant nominations were and are being processed by the Austrian network operators. All transport capacities are fully available. We currently see no effect on the supply in Austria. Yeah. Why I talk about this? I've been watching earthquakes. Vienna, the capital of Austria. And here on the right side we have Slovakia. And if you go more right to the east, we will stumble across Russia. 6 hours ago, magnitude 2.9, 15 kilometers in depth, one user report. Weak shaking, 2 to 5 seconds. There's another one. 3.1, 8 hours ago. Northwest of Bratislava, Slovakia. 17 user reports. Gerade aufgewacht, im Bett liegend, stärker werdendes Vibrieren gespürt. Holzstiegen und Wände unseres Holzriegelhauses haben leicht geknackst, nur ein paar Sekunden. He or she woke up and was lying in bed, and there was like a stronger growing vibration, and wooden structures started to squeak and rattle. Just a few seconds. 1 to 2 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds. Slight earthquake felt. Okay. Epicenter depth. Epicenter 10 kilometers or 5. 3.1. Check this out. You see it already if you know where to watch. There is this white dot there in the middle. Here's one quake, here's another quake, and here we have a river, I guess. But Gas Connect Austria. So there is this one of those stations where they distribute gas. And in the north and the south, we had just a quake 6 hours ago, and this was 8 hours ago. The day after, Italy doesn't get any gas anymore because it doesn't go through Austria. And where else should have, or would we expect earthquake than just there? What a coincidence. Let's try to measure. They seem to be really equally spaced. And they are not even too far away from the quake. Six kilometers on this side and 6 kilometers on this side. So now let's put this like that. 6 kilometers and 6 kilometers. And there might be some river flowing. Let's check it out. There is something watery. Morava. I think I talked about Morava already once. Maybe I have to check it out once. I think it is also, it could be this kind of wide river. Let's check it out quickly. We have peatlands, maybe. Yeah, I bet there is so much stuff there to discover. And here, for example, you can see the old meandering patterns of the river. And why I think this is important to notice, notice this, is, for example, like this meandering pattern. You can also see in the river of named Tagliamento in northern Italy. Which is the last free river of the Alps because it has a very wild nature. Let's see, do we catch some of these meandering patterns? Probably have already recognized the similarities to this other river I just showed. And the reason why this river is still freely flowing is it, like I said, it's wild nature, which means it has very strong fluctuations in its flow. Which I think could be related to volcanic activity, after all. Schlangenbad, snake bath. There is another bath here. There are many baths in the region there. I don't know, did I talk about this already? I think it's just very fascinating. There's a lake on top of a mountain. Water, and there might be many caves and stuff there in the region. Castles and whatnot. Dragons. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this funny thing. You can see it already from here. That's a gas station between two quakes. Very interesting. There has been quakes related to gas pipes already in the news. Probably you remember. Actually, we could check out the Baltic Sea. Do we have anything there going on as well? No. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Which might be good. It won't stay like that. Let's check out still quickly this quake here. Anything of interest? Peatlands. Lightning bolts. Lichtenberg figures. Lakes, craters, and all kinds of things. Very interesting. And some little green island in the middle of nowhere. Maybe it's water, maybe not. There might be water, otherwise it wouldn't be so green. Yeah, check out this coloration. That's very cool. Layers of calcium, and iron, all kinds of things. Very fascinating. And actually, it continues. It's going like here, and it's just continuing. Very interesting. These are trees. Yeah, but that's a neat feature. Thank you, Google Earth, for letting me discover these kind of things. They are very fascinating. But anyway, quakes and gas pipes, gas stations at borders of countries on special dates. But I just remembered, let me show you still something about this gas station we just talked before. Yeah, that's the news from December 12th of 2017. Somewhat 5 years old. Deadly blast at Austrian pipeline hub slashes gas flow to Italy. An explosion and fire that ripped through Austria's main gas pipeline hub on Tuesday killed one person and injured 21 others, prompting Italy to declare a state of emergency as flows from the strategic site were cut off for most of the day.
Police added that the cause was technical in origin. But the Baumgarten site in eastern Austria, near Slovakia, is a major regional transfer node, taking natural gas from as far away as Russia and pumping it towards neighbours, including Germany and Italy. Italy's state of emergency gives the government the right to use extraordinary measures, including allowing coal and oil power plants to fire at full blast. The country seeing wholesale gas prices surge 97% to €47 per megawatt hour, its highest recorded level. And the problem is being felt far beyond Austria's immediate neighbours. In Britain, prices soared 40% to a 4-year high. It was already facing supply shortages after the shutdown of a North Sea pipeline for repairs. Concern across the region now that there could be too little gas to go around. Bad news as the continent plunges into the first cold snap of winter.
Yeah, 5 years old news.
125.
Yeah. Sport unites. Yeah. This is when you can see like how society works. But anyway, the Baumgarten site in eastern Austria and Slovakia is a major regional transfer node, taking natural gas from as far away as Russia and pumping it towards neighbors including Germany and Italy, Baumgarten's biggest recipient. News of the blasts and gas prices in Europe soaring. So, this happened 5 years ago. at this very exact site we were just watching, which is now. No, it's not so rounded, but anyway, equally spaced quakes on either side, up and downstream. Very interesting. And there has been already some action there back in the days 5 years ago. There was a wall for like this kind of. It wasn't any. It was an accident. Let's say it like that. But it made it in the news already back then. Obviously. And still, we are talking about 2017. Updated 5 years ago. And 5 years later, it's again in the middle of the action. Quake here. Quake here. Gas facility here. Interesting times. Thanks. Bye.